Many are wondering what can be done to make our neighborhoods safer as illegal explosives saturate our streets, not only on New Year's Eve, but sometimes in the weeks and sometimes months leading up. Joining us now is State Senator Glenn Wakai, who represents Iliamanu as the Senate Public Safety Committee Vice Chair. Aloha and good morning, Senator. Thank you so much for stopping by with us.
Good morning. Happy New Year, Sam.
So this tragedy, we talked yesterday, you said that it's totally preventable. What do you think needs to be done to make our streets safer?
We need enforcement. We have the laws on the books. Last year, this time, we established the Department of Law Enforcement. We passed a law also to say that that agency will run point on all fireworks-related types of investigations and prosecutions. The problem is the Department of Law Enforcement doesn't have enough officers to go out and check on people and then ultimately take the cases to prosecution. I imagine the governor and the legislature this year will fully fund that arm of DLE to make sure that we hold people accountable.
So a funding issue right there. We talked to former Deputy Prosecutor Megan Cow yesterday. She said, given the current setup, it's very difficult to find a prosecution. She recommended making it a Class C felony. Is that something that you'd be in favor of?
I'm not a big fan of putting more and more people in jail. I think jail should be for violent offenders. People who are dealing fireworks probably are not violent. They're just greedy people. And we should perhaps go after civil penalties. You go and sell a cachet of fireworks illegally to people, we'll take your house. We're going to take your car. We're going to take your possessions. I don't think you and I want to pay $112,000 a year to keep a guy locked up in Halawa prison. That, to me, is not the right angle. We should be going after criminal penalties.
What about imports?
Civil penalties.
Yes, we see these saturate our streets. You know, you just look outside on New Year's Eve, they're all over the place. So clearly they're getting in. There's pukas in our import system. What do you think can be done to shore this up? And do you think there's the political will to do so?
I think there's a lot of political will. And to answer your question, this is a multi-pronged effort, right? You got the ports, we got to get the feds involved there. As I mentioned, DLE will come in to do the prosecutions, and then ultimately the city prosecutors or the county prosecutors will have to take the case all the way to the end. So this is a multi-agency, federal, state, and county level that have to be coordinated, and there hasn't been that coordination in the past. But as I mentioned, the Department of Law Enforcement now has the jurisdiction and the responsibility to go after criminals.
I've talked to some professors at UH to say even inspecting Christmas trees for stuff like wasps, et cetera, is very difficult because it's expensive. I imagine on the grand scale, this is a very expensive process to search all of these containers that do come into Hawaii.
Yeah, you're not going to get every ounce of fireworks out there, just like drugs, right? Drugs are still always going to be coming in. We're never going to get 100% validation of keeping drugs out. And likewise with invasive species. I mean, there's so many bad things that are coming to Hawaii. We can't possibly keep them all out. But I think also the community has a responsibility. I mean, fireworks are right there in front of your eyeballs, right? If you don't have the courage to go and testify against your neighbor, well, then that's a problem as well. And look at how we celebrate fireworks. It's all over social media. People actually glorify fireworks being shot out. I think we as a community have to twice as to how we go and try to, lift up and elevate this to being something of sheer entertainment. It's not. It's dangerous.
New year, new legislative session coming up in 2025. Have you talked to fellow legislators about some of the things that you folks can craft for this upcoming legislative session in regards to illegal fireworks? Well,
I talked to Jordan Lowe, the director of DLE, yesterday, and we talked more about just funding the personnel. We have enough laws on the books. We have a problem with enforcement in this state. So we give him the proper tools, the proper personnel. I think that it's not like we're going to get rid of fireworks in the next 1 to 5 years, but maybe shortly after that, as people get sent down the road of potentially jail and perhaps civil penalties, we will get a handle on this and not have the mayhem that we're seeing currently.
We get a lot of arguments that this is a cultural practice, and there's a lot of truth to that. But when we talk about, what used to be sparklers, spinners, your token aerial every now and then, it goes to these cakes, right? These massive fireworks displays that are like a professional fireworks display without professional administration of it, with people involving alcohol, et cetera. How dangerous do you think this is in general?
Well, the tradition was red fireworks making a lot of noise, not shooting stuff into the sky. So I don't buy this is a traditional thing, we have to safeguard it. That's the farthest thing from the truth. And society has to change. Look at Papua New Guinea. At one time, cannibalism was great and acceptable. Now it's taken off the menu. We got to take fireworks and aerial fireworks off the menu for the people of the state.
Yes, lots of folks very concerned about the safety of our streets come these holidays. Senator Glenn Wakai, thank you so much for stopping by with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.